He's in the live chat right now.
It's a live chat. That's fucking hilarious.
To be continued, right? Because the other day I had to go. I was busy, but I still wanted to hear this conversation because I didn't get everything out. And even if I did, my mind is in a better state, right? So I'm sitting here listening to this podcast. Anything TK Kirkland say, I'm listening to fuck to it. But it's on my phone. Why am I turning the radio now? Let me pause it real quick. And so it's Godfrey's podcast, and he has TK Kirkland on there. Oh, what happened? Listen, y'all. And so they were spitting a lot of I even like to say melanin for lack of better terms now. Like everything, I don't want to say it's saturated. I gotta relax on people. Like I'm glad that everybody is finding something, but like the only reason why I'd be like over it is because like you see the propagandation when more people of a different species is benefiting off of the melanated market, I should say. It's more shit to say melanin popping in city trends than it is in anybody's motherfucking bronze race store. So that don't have shit to do with what I was thinking. I mean, where it took me back to, because like I always like it usually, and I can only speak for myself, magnify how I done fucked up the church's money. But especially when I'm looking and it seems like the results are the results of me fucking up the church's moolah ration. Hey baby, what the fuck are we doing here? What's this? What are we gonna have to do? Shit. Come here, baby. It's about time. So anyway, you know he like, bitch. Fuck y'all. We just was going too fast for him to be doing the bullshit. It wasn't no disrespect to you. It was that nigga that was on the bullshit. It wasn't you, cause we was going. It was your husband. We invited your husband. So anyway, I'm sitting here listening to them, you know, expound on the likes of Henrietta Lack and I can't even think of the book, but I'll put it in here eventually. I'll rewind it and listen and see. So, I always magnify the way I done feel like I done fucked up the church's money, because I was raising boys dolo with niggas in my face. I'm talking niggas is they daddy. The niggas is they daddies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go to my room of fun. Like, this nigga won't fuck with me if I don't fuck with him, he don't fuck with his son. The other one, we ain't fucked since we made the son. Bitches don't come. You don't come back for fucking seconds. Bitches don't want no more of that motherfucking food that was on the fucking menu, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Niggas don't either. So it's like this motherfucker 20 at this point. So I kind of remember saying how I was jealous of how my friend twin, how he looks up to my son's father, but my son's father don't make the type of rational decisions that he makes when it comes to his kids and shit. He just wears fucking straw hats and slides and shit. I'm just saying, bitch, we ain't hooked up and went and bought our son no motherfucking car. He's 14, he ain't even 16 yet. I want to. I've been trying to. Like, even on my own, I just moved different with them. We listen to Sebastian Bach often. We listen to Mozart and them often, even though them shits was, hijacked from the niggas who was before them and shit. So, and this is what they were expounding on inside of the podcast and everything, just the blackness. In the midst of sorrow, baby, you can't see up until you've been down, honey. So anyway, so I'm listening to that, and then they started going into Renee Lacoste and stuff like that. Like, I know that I have exposed my young bulls to some unnecessary bull, but the things that I don't give myself credit for is shit like making sure they didn't have a choice but to listen to classical music, because that's all the fuck was playing. We didn't even have to know nothing about it. We went to sleep to classical music. We rode to the bus stop listening to, one year we listened to Coco and Kiara Sheard, Fantasia, Faith Evans, Catfight, singing Endow Me every day when we took them to school, to where you would just automatically hear them singing it unconsciously throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So I said it to say this: when they had got to the Lacoste portion of the conversation, they were, expounding on who he was, and, how the brand, just going into the swastika and all these different symbols and things of that nature. And so the Lacoste brand, my son loved Lacoste. And so in order for me to purchase some of the items that he was asking me to get him from the Lacoste brand, I had him to write me a report, and found out who we found out as a family, because I also made his brother write one. Because you like the word, even though you ain't asking like him, still do it. And like they swapped work, you know what I'm saying? So his was the 48 Laws of Power, because he's kind of like timid and really wasn't coming into his own. And then like scared of us, scared of me, scared of his daddy and shit like that. And I'm like, nigga, I'm the coolest I'm captain of the cool kids. Like, I want you to be able to communicate with me and comprehend what I say to you, and I want to be able to comprehend what you say to me effectively. So they may have come off as spoiled and a little too free but bopping a nigga in their mouth ain't do shit. My motherfucking mouth ain't do shit. It ain't stop shit from getting how many times I got bopped with anything, a wet dish rag, an extension cord, the fly swatter. What's her favorite? Anyway, so these things, they don't even get to shine as bright as this fiasco of teenage fuckery that's happening, in adolescence that's happening, because it's like those things just diminish. They are wonderful artists. We had, like, they would, when I get home from school, can you have my guy already drawn out for me? I want him to have on these kind of shoes. I want him to have on this kind of shirt. And they would challenge me to draw out what they explained to me. And even if I was out over other people's house or whatever, I would pull out my notepad and have my shit drew for my motherfucking son when the fuck he got home that he asked me to draw. You know what I'm saying? Just because those was the type of shits that excited him, you know? And then it's like lack, poverty, and famine and a whole bunch of unnecessary division within the family dynamic coming from all of us as a collective, because the niggas, like I said, it was like I was doing something wrong. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I may not have ugly ass Honifa voice, bitch. It may have been. I may have been the last one with her. Yeah, I may have been the one to say he can't go back to public school. I may have been. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you refuse to help me put him in a position to win. You refuse to assist. I didn't put them niggas on child support. You get fucking medical card, food stamp, all that shit. Like I said, bitch, didn't you pay child support? I gotta stop this video and come back. Hold on.